The Anti-Xeno Defense Force are currently on deployment in the Witch Head Nebula, providing support to the human colonies referred to as the Enclave. In our first week of the deployment, we arrived in the HIP 23759 system to provide immediate defense to the asteroid base, the Witch Head Science Center. We've engaged in some heavy combat above the rings. Many Medusa have been destroyed by my wife Kate, and even one Hydra. Slowly but surely thinning out the numbers in the Thargoid presence. We're also solving other problems of being so far from the bubble, such as finding planetary sources of raw materials. While we can trade for manufactured materials here in the Witch Head, there is no raw material trader. So for the materials we need to create flak ammunition, limpets and Gauss cannon rounds, we need to source it ourselves. Fortunately, a survey of nearby moons has revealed some good geological and biological sites. Our continued combat activity above the Witch Head Science Center was effective to the point that after a few days, the signal sources were thinning out dramatically. This would give Kate the time to sit in on some of our pilots like Commander J-Dog, who has requested advice in improving AX combatability.
Okay, so then, yeah, what I thought I'd do first of all would be if I watch you engage something, see where, like, obviously where you're at in terms of technique and things, and then offer pointers like in real time, you know, as we go through it.
Okay, that's cool.
Okay. Excellent, good work. Good job. Does your ship have an AFMU? Oh, you do, yeah.
Yeah.
It's good stuff, yeah. It's always best to have one on board.
Commander J-Dog is able to reliably take down a Cyclops interceptor, but does take a lot of damage due to insufficient defensive maneuvering. Learning techniques such as cold orbiting is a long process, as there's a lot to keep in mind while fighting, but I am keen to put the first steps of this learning process in place.
Yeah.
Commander J-Dog flies with flight assist on, but I have seen many excellent pilots, including Commander Todd Quiller of the AXI, perform cold orbits with flight assist on.
So the idea would be, the theoretical idea anyway, would be to have constant heatsink cover while you're attacking. From what I've observed, your aim is pretty good, generally hitting the heart when you want to, which is excellent, and you're taking out the swarm was very good. I think it's just the manoeuvring is where work is needed. Okay, so what I'm going to suggest, right, I think the best thing to initially do would be to not worry about the Gauss cannons at all, and we'll go out, and if you want to take out the swarm, yeah, we'll take out the swarm, but I would suggest just using your thermal vents to keep cold, and try and work on the manoeuvring. That's what I would suggest. Excellent. So what you want to do now is just slowly edge yourself forward towards it a bit, and keep your downward thrust going now, and use your thermal vents when you get into range. Just keep the vents on it now. down. That's it. That's it. Now, you see the trail behind it? Roll yourself so that is off to the side.
Yeah, okay.
There we go, like that there. Like that. Now, use your downward thrust.
I'm on downward thrust.
Okay, and now you might have to use a little bit of forward thrust to maintain the range on it. Use forward thrust to kind of close the orbit in and backward thrust to space it out. But you will find, by doing this, you will not get hit, well, not nearly as much, and sometimes not at all, basically. As long as you're cool, as you are right now, below 25%, and maintaining an orbit like this.
A little bit closer.
Good shooting, excellent work.
Thank you.
Very nice shots there. Remember to downward thrust, you're like right in front of it right now. Good shot, well done. Okay, when you're doing the orbits as well, if you go within 1,000 meters, it will hit you because it relies on both range and motion. Like I said, what I would practice is just for now, just stick with trying to get the downward thrust down while you're aiming. If you can get that down, then we can move on to then the idea of ways to keep cool, or ways to basically avoid the incoming fire while firing. That is, because obviously while you're not firing, when you're using your thermal vents, you can more or less maintain that level of evasion indefinitely. That's what they're really good for, is putting you in a position, like on the Basilisk, for example, because as the Thargoids go up in difficulty, the shield stays up longer. Now you can wait the shield out, but that gives you less time then to take out the heart. So it's best to go down as quickly as possible.
Our lull in combat urgency was not to last. The Evangelis system was suffering a very sharp rise in Thargoid activity. The Icarus was to jump to the system to offer support.
And nice you actually, facing this up.
Okay, let's try again now. Yeah, right away. There we go.
That sounds good to me.
Awesome. Okay, I'm gonna jump up to Super Cruise now.
System off.
Scene. Good work, Gregory.
I'm not able to damage it.
Okay, I'm gonna try again now.
Sync deployed.
You shoot it.
Yep, heart's gone. Okay. How's the swarm going, John? How you doing with the swarm? Your shields down.
Sync deployed.
repairing gun.
Program limpet drone.
Just suicide bomb me.
Oh shit, how's your hull?
46%.
Yeah, have you got repair limpets?
Aye.
Okay, I'm 3 kilometers from you now. Just a little more to go. I actually want to get you targeted with the repair limpet. Okay. Here we go.
Thargoid.
Limpet successful.
Okay, I think, did the repair limpet get you? Yeah, is it on you? Okay,
Yeah,
try and avoid damage for a sec. I'll work on the shield now. Because if you get hit, the repair limpet dies.
okay. And Thargoid's after you.
Roger.
The parts exerted.
Roger, seen ya. Moving in. Just gonna try and protect that heart. And he's doing a good job right now. Okay, I see it.
Heat sink deployed. Heat sink deployed. Under attack.
Yes! Third heart down. That's what I'm talking about right here. We're doing great.
Heat sink deployed. Under attack. Heat sink deployed.
Okay. Fourth heart's down. One more to go.
Hold on.
Got it. Okay, last heart's down.
Got it already? Wow. And
That's the last heart, to be fair, on these is so weak because of the lack of hull strength. But I reckon what we do is we wait for the shield to go down and then we all go in and just unload shit into it.
that's good.
What I'll do is I'll hit the swarm a little bit there to get the numbers down. Because last thing we need is a suicide strike on someone. Looks like someone's already had a go actually. Someone's done a pretty good
Yeah,
job with that.
I think John did.
John, you've done an excellent job with the swarm if you can hear me. Okay.
Heat sink deployed.
Okay, shields are down. We can do this. Let's end this.
Heat sink deployed.
That swarm is looking like it's going to suicide any moment. Yeah, here we go. Swarm is suiciding.
Heat sink deployed.
Good work. Nice shooting.
Target destroyed.
Excellent. Shields are down. Shields are down. Hearts exposed.
Heat sink deployed.
Yes. Hearts down. Good work, John. Good work. You're doing great there. Oh, just in time. Just in time, goddamn.
Oh. I'll let mine work this time.
Excellent. Okay, that's what's done.
Ow. Oh, well done.
Alright, shields are out.
There.
Okay. Good work, Gregory.
I'm not gonna last much longer. I'm at 3.
Roger. I'll try and take on the swarm for you now. Back alive. Hooray!
Nice.
Good work. Good work, Jay. Ooh. Yeah, I just hit something. Good work, Jay. Excellent shot.
Target shields online. Programming liquid drone.
We got 2 swarms out there. What the hell? That's interesting.
Yeah, I'm seeing the same thing, but one swarm is stuck to the interceptor.
Right.
Don't move it.
Yeah. Okay, I'm coming up behind it now. It's chasing me down. It's not happy with you about losing that heart.
Something about this.
Okay, it's on me now. Yeah, I see what you mean about this swarm that doesn't want to leave home.
Hull integrity. Taking damage. Under attack.
2 swords or?
Yeah, there's 2
or
swarms. There's a swarm
Yeah,
that's
that's-
after you, and there we go. Shields are down.
News away. I'm now see I can't lock onto the void. All I can lock onto is the swarm surrounding it.
God.
Do you reckon actually this might count in our favour? Because if it can't,
If it can't detach, then we don't have to worry too much about it, yeah.
okay.
Get some pasta back on my
Heat sink deployed. Heat sink deployed.
Yes, good work. There we go.
We just kill him?
Yeah.
No.
The Evangelis defense would last several more days. During this time, we would experience a rapid increase in new enlistees, doubling our squadron strength. Our pilots are improving all the time, and we look forward to seeing their achievements in the future. We would move on to Bogda in the following week to offer support to the planetary base Jade's Pride. If you are interested in learning more about the AXDF, or even joining the squadron, please see the links in the description. Thank you, Commanders.